Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to SB Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an artist named Trileon ThaGod. And we're going to be checking out his music video for a track named Mack. So without further ado, we're going to switch over to here. I'm going to make this big. Okay, we're going to start. We're going to start in a moment and we're going to hear what we think. Damn, man.
Ain't too fly and I won't apologize.
I love this already, man. Look, it's like a Puffet, dude. He's in a really swish car, dude. I'm loving the boom, the distorted kicks, the synth strings. It's a nice combination.
Look, we out here, nigga. All gold Mack with the air hole. Pull up at your shows, let it air though. Niggas be scheming, I be looking, I be watching, I be seeing niggas acting like they weirdos.
Sick, man. Nice. I love the way that the vocals have been recorded as well. This guy's got a very confident way of performing. I think he's done something like 12 mixtapes or something like that over his time, so he's been incredibly busy. But just the clarity of the way he delivers those lines is really important, especially with the first impression. Occasionally I listen to rappers that I haven't listened to, like either in a while or for the first time. And it's a bit rough because you want to hear what they have to say, but they don't pronounce things clearly. But Trileon has got that sorted.
I don't fit and I stand out. And I'm still collecting figures in the drought. All this money, man, it's really hard to count. So we buying shit that's really hard to pronounce. That shit, nigga, this is not a rental. Guess them niggas mad we in the Benz though. Extra clip with the extendo. Don't try to play me, you get sent to the end zone.
Damn, man, that's smooth. I love this guy's wordplay. You know, it tells the story of someone who, through his work and his hustling and stuff like that, has managed to find his way as a successful rapper. Making the comments about the rental is like, I noticed a lot of people lease their cars and they try to act as if they're successful and they're leasing their cars. I mean, obviously, leasing a car isn't cheap, especially something like a Mercedes-Benz. But like, if you're able to afford one outright, you're doing pretty well. You know, this guy is portraying himself as a very successful musician, and I have a lot of love for that kind of swagger.
This is not a friend zone, and if you day one, my nigga, you're my kinfolk. Been around since the intro, and I'ma hold it down to the end, yo. All
smooth.
Mack with the ear hole. Pull up at your show and make you hear though.
This music is so adorable. Like, the music video, I mean, is so adorable. I love the puppet. I love how much attention to detail has been put into making that puppet seem sort of as it's sort of intriguing and interesting as possible. And I love the design of it. I love the film effects on the backgrounds and the way they've got him sort of interacting with the background and all that. I love this. It's so gorgeous. Look at those colors. Look at the space and like the kind of vaporwave kind of future cyberpunk kind of thing going on here.
Bitches gon' owe me just because you heard a nigga on the radio. The whole world think they know me through the stereo.
And now he's on a boat, I suppose.
Get crazy though. And them crackers in the mountains, mad racist, yo. And them niggas on the block, they stay hating, yo. I told God, give me strength, cause my patience is running real thin. I got a Mack with a fully loaded clip.
Oh shit.
Mack with the air hole. Pull up at the show and make you hear though. Niggas be scheming.
And back to that hook. I'm loving just how engaged I am with this track on the whole, you know. That melody there is really cool. It's a really fun sort of sultry kind of, it's very energetic. And the kicks have been consistent this entire time in the bass. And it's just, you know, when you are able to keep the listener's attention for this amount of time with the same musical sort of sequence repeated again and again and again, you know that the track is strong. You don't really need to do anything more with it because it might completely change the identity of the song.
I be looking, I be watching, I be seeing niggas plotting with their friends though. I guess them niggas mad we ain't benzo. It's hard work, man, this shit is not a rento. Tell you the truth, you don't know the shit I've been through. I'm heaven sent, but hell's what I've been through.
Hey, we got the low sort of modulated vocals in. That's awesome. I love it. I have a lot of love for the way that people are messing with their voices in hip hop and trap nowadays.
We got wolves, but most people sheep, yo. And I got confidence in a world full of
Wolves and people are sheep,
Fuck
yeah.
the president, just go Mack, he could deep throat.
Oh shit!
With the air,
Wow,
pull up at the show.
I love the attitude.
Niggas be scheming, I be looking, I be watching, I be seeing niggas plotting with their friends though. All go Mack with the air, got the ear hole. Pull up at the show and make you hear though. Niggas be
And we got those kind of overdubs there as well, which kind of add a little bit of emphasis on this as being the hook. When you don't have the music sort of insinuating that a sequence has changed, you really need the singer or the rapper to indicate to the listener that you're in a familiar territory. And the fact that Trileon ThaGod has managed to keep his performance throughout the hook consistent is really it's exactly what needed to be done.
Niggas plotting with their friends though.
Dope. I sick it. I love it. I sick it? What is... I think I was gonna say I love it and sick, but I said I sick it at the same time. Sorry about that, that's kind of weird, but hey. Dope video, I love the lens flare. I love the amount of imagination and creativity that's been put into that video. I love when puppets are used in a way that's not super creepy or super kind of cheesy. It's effective. I think it's a fun way of doing a rap video differently, and I think that Trileon ThaGod in that respect has done a fantastic job with both himself and his team. Hopefully you liked the song as much as I did. I can't really fault this one. Trileon, again, is obviously a very polished professional rapper and hip-hop artist who, he's the words he used, the sentences he strung together, he kept those like the wolf and most people are sheep, like the stuff about the president, the people in the hills being sort of super racist and the people on the corners hating on you and all that kind of stuff. Like, there were all these separate ideas strung together in a way which was very cohesive, and it did create a tapestry that I could follow along to quite easily, again, because of the way that the vocals were mixed. The vocals were mixed incredibly well in this. I loved the various overdubs and the modulation. It wasn't overdone. It didn't feel like the focus was more on the effects than didn't seem like they were trying to overcompensate for like a deficiency in the musician by using those effects. And I think just, again, the kind of 3 or 4 instruments that were involved in that main musical theme, like the kind of synth, kind of stringy kind of melodic bits, you've got like a low bass there, like a sub bass, and then you've got the kick. And that's really all you need to be able to carry a performer on top if you really know what you're doing and you create something that isn't too basic nor too overwhelming. Because, like if say the tempo had been increased, right? That would have been too much. It needed to be exactly this kind of sort of this speed in order for it to work with Trileon in a way that was conducive to a great track. And there's a lot of maturity and expertise put on display by everyone involved in this. Whether Trileon ThaGod produced everything himself or he got another producer on board, it doesn't matter. It's a fantastic song. So I guess that's a Gold Mack by Trileon ThaGod. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I loved the video. I think that, and again, in the whole, this has been done sensationally. And I am now sort of interested in checking out more of Trileon ThaGod stuff in future. I want to check out more of it. I can't believe the guy's done so much work. It's crazy. Some people struggle to create like an album. And to continue to put out music after that is just something to a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for that. Please do check out Trileon ThaGod's YouTube and other various social medias. Stay cool, stay safe. Please also remember, support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I'll catch you next review. Spider hands up.